Not from a smoker, you just better hope that the form won't play versus I stay rehearse and become a shell that's in a clip. I'm loaded, haven't you noticed? The way I get you going, anything hotter than this will be a major explosion. I see you scoping the way my flow got you now in your head. People would think that you was on that back of that, yeah, you ain't stopping up, so don't try calling my bluff. You know it's rough in the cup to put on you, making you start, but now you mad at the world when you down on your luck. Cause everything arousing 360 degrees, even the sun is just a
We back again for another episode. This is episode number 18. And today we got a special for you guys. We got the one and only VEC 4 in the
What's up, people? How you doing? How you doing?
What's up, VEC 4? Dang, it's been a long time. Wow,
Yes, brother.
wow.
It's been too many years, brother. Too many years. Yes,
Man, oh man. You know, I was like thinking to myself, man, exactly, man, what year was it when we met? We probably met like in the 80s, man.
Oh, man.
Late 80s
82,
or
83,
early 90s.
82, 83, something like that.
It had to been very, very early in the game.
Yeah. You used to go around doing the rated U5s all over the place.
Yeah, but yeah, before me, man, I think you've been doing your thing way before I was. But I know there was a couple things that really brought us together, and commonly the magazine, which we're gonna get into in a little bit. But before we get into that, I'm still kind of spitballing. It might have been Death XTR crew, 3BR crew that might have introduced me to you. But I know someone linked me up with you, and I know we were going over the magazine. Or it might have been GA, my cousin GA, when he had his Graff News mag.
Okay. Maybe, because back then I was just meeting people like water was spilling like. I couldn't go nowhere without meeting people. I mean, layups everywhere. Cause I was around, man. I was bombing, man. I was getting my name up. Yeah.
Man, and I, I'm just truly blessed to go and have reconnected with you after all these years and have you on the show. Once again, for you guys tuning in right now, this is VEC 4. And let's start from the very beginning, and we're going to take this slow because we want to get the most out of this interview. So first of all, obviously, we know your name, VEC 4, but what were the popular crews that you represent now or you lead?
Well, PSK, CAC, I was down with a bunch of queens, queens, north side queens, south side queens. We all had our little crews, and we started spreading out to the trains and started meeting other people and getting down with their crews. It was a culture, we spread love, we bond with everybody. I mean, never really had problems, just bombed,
Right, and I mean,
You run into somebody, they doing their thing, you doing your thing, they keep it moving, you keep it moving. Yeah.
I think you might have come, I don't know whether you were in this era or the era just after it, when you have folks like these guys come out, Psycho and Sin and Zephyr and all these folks.
I mean, that's my era right there. So that's my era. I'm 77 to 87.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's really amazing, this book this is a classic book. Everyone from Dondi, Zephyr, Quick, just got just about everybody in this book. And so this is certainly, history, and you're a part of this history, man. And folks want to know, tell us about how did you first get into the game of graffiti? Did you first start in VEC 4 or did you write something before that?
I wrote my first name was Dizzy D. I wrote that in 76.
Dizzy D.
In 77. Because I lived in Far Rockaways, Edgemere Projects. My next name was Scabby D.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I wrote Vin. I'm the first Vin.
V-I-N.
V-E-N.
V-E-N. Okay.
Yeah. I wrote that from 77 to probably the end of 79.
Man, so you was way
Then I
before my
wrote
time.
VESKEETO, and that's the name I really started bombing with. Yeah, I wrote a lot of names, bro.
So
from DC, it went to Venner.
Oh my gosh, how many names you had, bro?
I don't know. A whole lot.
Well, let me ask you a question. Like, how did, even when you were writing Van, or even before that, what was it that really caught your attention or got you involved? Was it your environment? Was it the people around you?
Yeah, it was definitely my environment. It was definitely my environment. I lived in 5430 Beach, 54th Street in Far Rockaways. And we had all the DJs and all the graffiti writers right there.
Far Rockaways.
All up under them. Yeah. Yeah.
I've only encountered one crew from the Rockaways. I think they were on the A and the C line, a crew by the name of RSW, Rockaway Subway Riders. I don't know whether that came way after your time, but I don't know whether you ever heard of these guys.
Nah, I never heard of them.
One of the guys wrote Crash, and that's the only one I can recall right now.
Far Rockaway Crash? Nah, I don't remember.
Well, as a matter of fact, the train that we hit that day, I was with GA and a few others, folks like DY, which later went on to the TNG crew. They appeared in the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. That's that train that appeared.
Okay. I got a tag on that train.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah. When they coming out the door. I got the VEC 4 going down right on the bottom. The silver things on the side of the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you were writing VEC, who did you go out with? Did you go out with yourself? Did you have an older brother or a cousin or a friend? Who did you go out with?
Plenty of friends, bro. Plenty of friends.
Yeah.
Friends. I bombed. The first time I actually went bombing, like out of the borough, I was with the TDF crew. Yeah, that's Shaw, DA, which is Drake. Who else? There's a bunch of us. Yeah, a bunch of us.
TVS.
Man, Mel, rest in peace, was there.
Number 4 after your name VEC. Why 4?
Oh, because Hype gave it to me. Hype told me to take a VEC 4 tag. Hype Williams, you know? Yeah. Hype Williams. We was in the bathroom in high school. He said, yo, because I was writing. Matter of fact, let me tell you a little story.
Yeah, sure. It's
how it went to VEC 4.
Okay.
I was writing VEC 44. Those 44 ran up on me. He was bigger than me. I started writing VEC 31. I didn't like it. One day we was in the bathroom. Ike was like, yo, just write VEC 4 instead of 44. Took the tag VEC 4, had a blue palette. Looked sweet on that white wall. It was a wrap.
I love it, man.
And that's a Vandal Experience crime for the 4th time.
Check that out.
Caught it?
Yeah, I got it for the 4th time. Well, I tell you what, aren't back in high school in those days, and junior high school even, man, those are the greatest places to go and get up in the boys' bathroom, right?
Oh man, the bathroom, forget it.
Man.
You don't even want to bomb the hallway. You just want to hit the bathroom, that white wall. Them white walls.
Man.
But in the showers, because they had them in the showers, them white walls.
Right. Back in those days there, VEC, when you were rolling out there with your boys, with your crews, whatnot, you know, how was the relationship like between you and your friends? You guys had a close-knit relationship, or you kind of had a loose relationship, or was it kind of on and off, or what?
Well, I mean, I was always around, like, put it this way. Me and Rad CAC, right? Okay. We started from collecting comic books, riding bikes, playing sports, to DJing, to breakdancing, to graffiti. You know, it went like that. But he gathered his people, and I gathered my people, so it all came together.
Oh.
Yeah. So we all became friends. Like, my friends became graffiti writers, his friends became graffiti writers, and it all came together.
Comic books are so popular back in the 80s and even before then. You know, the greats like you know, Stan Lee, obviously, Kirby Art, and all the others. They should have had comic books as an element of hip hop.
Well, I mean, where you think hip hop come from? Comic books. Where did style come from? Style come from us watching Batman. Pow, wow, bang, boom, bam. Stop.
I've got a few of those on the side. I got one over here on the side that says wham. But yeah, I'm an avid comic collector. I've been collecting from the 80s myself, and I've got thousands and thousands
I think
of
every
books.
graffiti writer collect comic books.
Yeah. But you know, graffiti is actually the first element of hip hop, so we're kind of blessed that we actually pioneered this whole hip hop movement that started, you know, back in the 60s.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what's your relationship now with, I mean, are you still in contact with those that you went out bombing with years ago? I mean, are you still in contact with any of those? Like,
The ones that's still around, yeah.
Yeah. Who are you close with now that you've still got good bond and good ties with?
My man Scott. Yeah. My man Sad. A lot of people. Mims. I mean, the list goes on and on, bro. I'm like a mentor, and I mentored a lot of guys, you know, and they like my little brothers. Yeah.
You've done a lot.
The whole situation of graffiti, you know, the generation after generation after generation, because I never left. I've always been here.
Yeah.
I just was in the cut, you know. I'm not on Front Street.
How was your family? How was your family? Was your family receptive to you being involved with graffiti? Mainly like your parents or people that you grew up with in the home. How did they feel about you being involved?
Sorry to say, my mother passed in '79, and my father lived in North Carolina, so I lived with my aunt for a little while.
Okay.
And I dipped and just did me.
Yeah.
And I'm here now. You know?
Yeah. And so when you got involved with graffiti, like you said, you got involved because that was your environment. Those are the folks that everywhere you saw.
I got into graffiti because I love graffiti. There ain't no shame in the game. Once style came out, forget it. It was a wrap.
Yeah.
It was nothing but looking at comic books. Looking at big ass comic books, you know.
Now,
and I started taking pictures of them big ass comic books.
I've got one here talking about now they're incorporating hip hop in comic books. And I've got one over here, it's the hip hop history. I don't know whether you've seen these big books come out.
I've never seen that. No.
Yeah, these are pretty neat. And this one's got like Kumo D on the cover, and it's got just illustrations and
how old is that?
This one is recent. This is a few years ago. This one.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. This is you know, it's got like it's basically a comic book, and it's got storylines of all the old artists and everything from, you know, Angie B, Blondie, Spider D, you know, Disco Dave, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
Early 80s.
DJ Jazzy J. So it's a bunch of folks there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's great. Now, you talked about something on the lines of music and breakdancing, which is another element of hip hop. So tell me, were you breakdancing, or do you got some skills? You got some skills.
Bro, I'm the element of hip hop, bro.
Oh my God. So you like a walking, breathing, freaking
encyclopedia.
There you go, of hip hop. You just like all the different facets of hip hop, all the elements just molded into one.
Yeah.
So you can do maybe some fancy footwork, or maybe a wig.
I used to. I don't know if I still could, but
that's what you did though back in the days, right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite moves back in the days? Were you good with windmills? Were you good with knee spins?
Up rock to a backspin.
Up rock. Oh yes.
Up rock to a backspin. That was my favorite shit.
Oh, Up rock was awesome, man. Whenever you hear.
Now they took it beyond, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah. I told you, man.
It's like breakdancing is gymnastics now.
Yeah. Well, it throws me right back when I hear that tune. And then that music comes on. There's a gentleman. They're still doing their thing. As a matter of fact, I had a gentleman on a few episodes ago by the name of Chief 69, who was another person that was really heavily into b-boying and breakdancing and hip hop culture, whatnot. And shout out to my boy Mr. King Uprock, Casanova, King Uprock, another pioneer, one of the early pioneers of uprocking and whatnot. I remember having one of my cousins named Ricky. He was always into uprocking. My brother David, Poor, he used to write Poor, P-O-R. He'd be uprocking, whatnot. So it's something that I thought it was gonna fade out, but no. It's still there, man. People are getting busy with the uprocking, not just the breakdancing, but the uprocking, which actually preceded, the traditional style and popular breakdancing. So, what was the graff scene like over there in the Rockaways? Honestly, being brought up in Bushwick, Brooklyn, where I'm from, we didn't have many instances where we we got all the way out there to Far Rockaways, because it was kind of difficult for that long trek. So what was the graff scene like there?
I mean, you see it all the time, bro. All the stuff you see is from them yards out there. Saw, Is the Wiz, Sonic. That's all Far Rockaway, bro. Kenji. I mean, that's all Far Rockaway, bro. That's all the yards and the layups and I mean, the list goes on and on. Y'all get me on these things. Y'all want me to talk, but my mind runs quick.
Yeah.
And I know thousands and thousands and thousands.
I could imagine.
Thousands and thousands of graffiti writers.
Oh my God, man! You just saying that is like blowing my mind, because I'm just trying to glean, some of your history and capture it. Look, I'm going to show you some stuff that you're going to be able to relate to, bro. You're going to be able to relate to our era or the era just before mine. Folks like this, BDP. Remember this guy?
Oh yes.
Right? KRS-One, right? Albums, vinyl, like this guy MC Shan.
Yes. I think I got that album.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite albums, Down by Law. Yeah, shout out to MC Shan.
I got that on vinyl.
Yeah. So I mean, you're
the thing is, now at this stage of time, I mean, I started writing graffiti when I was about 13, 14 years old, right? I'll be 59 in 2 months. But all this knowledge is still pinned up in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a lot of pictures.
I could imagine.
Look.
Look. Oh, you went into the printed photos, huh?
Yeah, I just want to show you a few, see? Can you see it?
I can't see myself. I can adjust my. You have to adjust your camera or bring it up to your camera level.
So like this?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I'm going to just go through. Look, that's years. Galleries.
Man.
Years, look. Walls, characters. Just flooded with graffiti, bro.
You got ridiculous history over there, man. People don't know.
This is one photo album.
people don't know how difficult it was to be able to go and capture that, because we used to walk around with the little 110 cameras,
that's what
35
with,
millimeter cameras.
Yeah, the 110. That's the and I'm sad I lost all those pictures. Yeah, because that's when, like, my man, like I told you, I hung with Rab. Rab was practicing his characters.
Right.
Junior high school, he just go everywhere doing characters. And I had all of them pictures. And then everybody else started doing graffiti and started doing pieces and things like that. And that's how it developed, yeah. I mean, it was the Drippin' Tron, Scott. Oh man, it was a bunch of us, man. Who else? Sir, Cat, Oh man, there's so many. Dime.
Do you have any stories with you bombing with Cap?
Nah, I never bombed with Cap.
Never bombed with him?
Nah.
Because he was an interesting character, and everyone knows him from the movie.
You're talking about KAP Cap, right? Not CAP. KAP.
I'm talking about CAP.
Oh nah, I don't know that guy.
Okay, you don't know him. Okay.
No, I don't know.
Because everyone knows him.
I might have met him
Wars.
1 or 2 times, but I don't know him. Yeah.
Well, let's get into something that you do know, which is the graphic scenes explicit language. And I found this I found this magazine. I was like, what? I gotta show this to VEC 4.
No doubt, that's just a 2.
Yeah, this is number 2, man. This is the second issue of GSXL, the black and white. And you've got a lot of handwritten stuff in here, the black and white photos, and you've got, and I see a Vin in here, and I'm thinking, is this you or is this
No,
Vin?
that's the other Vin. That's the other
Vin.
That's the other Vin, yeah.
All right, this is the other Vin.
Look, only thing I did on trains was throw ups and tags. Never did a piece in my life on the train. Yeah, I was a bomber. I was a writer.
So you wanted quantity, right? You wanted to get up all over the place. A lot of people say they'd rather go.
I got in the habit of writing VEC 4. It became a habit.
Tell me what's the craziest place you ever took a tag on? Did you take it? What's the weirdest, craziest, outlandish place you ever took a tag on?
Me?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you, bro. I couldn't even tell you.
Did you?
I took tags any and everything I could take a tag on. I think I could put on. I ain't lying to you.
Trains, buses.
But the only thing I never hit, matter of fact, I did hit the plane one time.
A plane?
Yeah, the bathroom. Yeah.
You tag up the inside of a plane. That's legit.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I did that once.
What were you flying to? A graffiti convention?
Nah, I was going to Vegas.
You going to Vegas?
Yeah. So that was the only time I went to Vegas too.
Wow.
When I went down there, I caught a lot of photos though. I walked around the whole Vegas and caught photos. Yep.
So how about what about any scary or alarming event or something that occurred that was kind of alarming, maybe scary, maybe dangerous? Maybe it was
in the layup.
In the layups, maybe.
Well, I ran into Go4 and his crew when I was about, I don't know, had to be 16, 17, something like that. Ran into him in City Hall. Go4 pulled out a gun on me. I looked at him like he was crazy, but 3 seconds later we was bombing together. So
Go4, is it a hot crew?
Yeah, Go4, Gapster and all them. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
when we
seeing
was kids.
before.
Yeah, that was a serious thing.
Maybe you guys got along because both of you had a 4 on your tag.
I didn't know him at the time. I saw him up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel, VEC 4, about how graffiti has changed and morphed from the 70s to now the year 2025? How everything's changed so much. How do you feel about it?
I mean, if you really look at, I mean, it elevated, elevation, facts. But I look at it as a culture-wise. I don't look at it as political rhetoric.
Well, you see a lot of changing and a lot of melding between the different elements of hip hop. For instance, you've got folks like Cope, right? Whose artwork is appearing in video games, right? You've got Echo, which I don't know whether he was really a graffiti artist, but you see the Echo series with clothing line and whatnot.
Yeah, he was a graffiti writer.
And even KRS-One, used to write, right? Before, back in the days, and now he's one of the founders of the hip hop culture, quite frankly, from the South Bronx.
I used to take pictures of his first videos, like do it on 3rd Avenue. I used to take the pictures of the videos, like
really?
the pieces for the videos,
Yeah, somewhere amongst my collectibles, I've got a cassette tape, a recording that he recorded in the basement with the song. If I can catch the name, Elementary. Yep, it's on this CD, but I've got the cassette tape. It was supposedly done in a basement, but the name of the song was Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell us about what you're up to now. I mean, I see the trains there. I've seen the videos. Who's putting these things together? Are you creating this stuff?
What things?
The trains you got there.
Yeah.
All these trains and something. Did you create all that stuff?
From scratch.
You blew my mind, man. I love that ATM. There was one with an ATM.
This is all pieces of wood. This is all pieces of wood that I found around the neighborhood, in construction sites and things like that.
Oh.
So I put it all together. It's
holy moly.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different tables. I put the legs and made it so I could fold and go. Yeah.
That is crazy sick, man.
I'm home, bro. I'm retired, you know.
How long did it take you to do this, man?
This? About a week.
Holy
I can't say a week. Maybe a month. Because I had to find wood, you know.
Yeah.
I had to find studs.
I see
I had to find people working on kitchens and things like that to get the studs.
Yeah.
To make the legs. Yeah. So that
I see the little the truck, the United States Postal Service, the mail truck.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Love it, man.
Oh, I did this a long time ago.
Oh wow, that is legit. That is so cool. Yeah, when I'm seeing those videos, and the one that caught my eye was the little ATM. I was like, oh, he did not. Yeah, that was legit, man. That's really a lot of ingenuity that you show VEC for, man. I'm really astounded and happy to go and see you carrying the culture in this manner. You know, these days you got to be flexible as things change and progress. Yeah. You know, you've got to kind of go with the flow and change with it and bring something new to the table. And this is definitely something new.
If you and you know what you're doing, you stay you and stay true, and you ain't got to change nothing. I've been flowing so long. Back.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
I have a son, 35. I have a daughter, 28 now, I think she is. And my youngest is about 25 now. Sorry that I can't get the ages together, but
no, it's all good. But let me ask you a question: Are any of them involved in any of the elements of hip hop? Any of them sing or dance or write or?
I mean, my daughter wants to do the history of graffiti. I mean, I hope she do it. You know, I mean, she got a lot of help. She got the history of graffiti, so I mean, and my other daughter, she's been the photographer since I've been the photographer. I used to take them with me to take pictures.
Yeah. My friend that used to write Death also used to write ID, 3VR crew, XDR crew. Mm-hmm. He tried putting together a compilation of videos and photographs, and he was going to call it the Great Train Robbery, because by the late 80s is when the Mayor Koch and his administration wanted to go and clean the train. They buffed the trains essentially, and so he called it the Great Train Robbery.
88, 1988.
88.
It was a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we went to walls and freights.
Yeah. And how did you feel about that? About everything just getting cleaned and buffed out?
I just elevated with it.
Yeah.
Just went along.
You went with the flow.
You want to bomb freights? We'll bomb freights. I did a couple freights. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Did some freights. Yeah.
What do you think that? What do you believe with your history and your enormous knowledge of graffiti from many angles? What do you believe at this point or at this juncture in hip hop, specifically with graffiti, what does graffiti need now? What is the next step in the evolution of graffiti? What could it be?
What could it be?
Could it involve AI? I think AI is starting to creep in.
I really don't think it could elevate no more, because it got too much technology in it.
Yeah.
Technology and graffiti now. You don't know who's real and who's not, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's some
people
images.
pasting, like, I don't know if it's AI doing that or whatever, but you see people with the projectors and just color in the wall, like.
Right. Isn't that something?
We was doing that with Viewmasters back in the day, bro.
And I still got a couple of those lying around. What about virtual reality, man? I think that there's a virtual reality game that has someone that you're able to go and use a spray can, and you can virtually do a piece. I mean, it's just going bonkers what's going on with graffiti these days.
Virtual reality piece.
Yeah. So you put on your virtual reality glasses, right? And only you can see because you've got the glasses on.
Yeah.
And then you can see your arms in front of you, kind of like a third person game where you're holding a gun and you're shooting left and right.
Yeah.
Or instead of grabbing a gun, you're grabbing a spray can and then you're tagging on the wall. You're rocking your piece virtually.
Wow.
Insane stuff.
That's why it always comes back to elevation, bro. We elevated so much, People took the culture and ran with it, You do something, somebody else see what you doing, and they'll take it and fly the other way with it,
Right.
Because they got the capital, whatever, But,
so what happened then? Well, whatever became of the magazine? Are you still thinking about producing yet another magazine, or is it a done deal and you're working on?
I want to come out with that volume. I got volume 3 and 4. I wouldn't mind putting them out, just for people to see the history because they black and white too. So,
right.
But other than that, I do like. Hold on. I do collages.
Okay. If you guys are just tuning in now, this is Rated U5. This is U5 News Flash, episode number 18, and we're over here with VEC 4.
All right, I'm back. All right, now you see that? This is my series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the Subway series. I'm working on this now. I'm not finishing yet, though.
Is that a show? Is that a show there?
Where?
The third one to the left?
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
SHOW?
No, that's show with a W. Yeah, show. Yeah.
Wow, I wonder if that's a show from back in my day. Yeah.
Because that's from back then. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Trains, bro.
I can't believe it, man.
You ain't even noticed that's all trains?
Yeah.
This is the Subway series.
Damn.
The Subway series.
Oh man.
Bro, I do my thing, This is the Brooklyn, the old Brooklyn yard. Remember they used to lay them up in the yard?
Yeah.
Or Kent Avenue? Yeah.
Well, by my way, I had the J Yard. One in Broadway Junction, East New York. Halsey layup was popular for me. Sometimes we head out to the Bowery Street.
Yeah. I used to bomb Bowery. Yeah.
Yeah, Bowery. I never hit like Cherry Hill or places like that. I did hit 121 when it was popular. 121 layup.
No, my favorite spot was 175th, bro.
175th.
175th, 75th, and Grant. Grant was the greatest. Grant. Yeah, because Grant was the layup and the yard, yo.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Oh man, that was home, man. Grand Avenue, get it. Yep.
So what? Do you have any upcoming projects that you want folks to know about that they can keep an eye out for? That you've got in the works, or?
Nothing really to talk about right now. But like I said, I'm dealing with the Subway series. Like I'm not really dealing with people right now. So I'm looking for somewhere to put my collages, though. Yeah, the canvas, the pictures on canvas. They the pictures I took on canvas. Well, me and other people, because it's not only my photos, it's photos that people sent to GSXL and everything else.
Right.
Created with me because I met a lot of people doing the magazine, writing letters, and people sending me stuff, and And, you know, and I mean, they started sending me stuff in maybe 92, and they didn't stop, bro. I still get it. I love it. Look,
are you selling stuff? I mean, you got stuff online that you're selling? Right here? Yeah.
This guy, Baser.
Raise it up a little bit higher, right? Okay, right there.
Can I?
No, right there is fine where you were at. Right there. Good.
Yeah, I
right
can't see myself. I can see you.
Yeah, right there is good.
Yeah, this is my man Baser. He started writing the magazine in probably 92.
Oh, okay.
He started doing freight, you know, because that's when the freight started coming out.
Right.
And you know, he started sending me stuff. Yep, and he still do. I just got that from him last week. He did that and he did the train. Yeah.
Now, are you selling trains too, or you just?
No, my trains are not for sale.
You're not selling it. Okay.
This is the thing is, my trains are original people doing it. I don't know about nobody else's. I know a lot of people out there doing it, but I get my people to do it for me. If they do it, cool, because they know that I'm not gonna sell their stuff, you know. I'm out here. This is my hobby. This is a hobby I started. You know? I wanted to, I made me a little graffiti city so I could write my graffiti.
I love it.
Graff City.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
So I could just turn around and do all the graffiti I want.
There you go.
That's why I got it.
Out of the comfort of your home.
And I started acting in probably maybe 2019, 2020. I started, you know, matter of fact, my man Brand gave me a whole bunch of freights and tracks and all this other stuff. And that's when I really got into it. Yeah, I just started sending stuff everywhere. And people was doing them. Yeah.
Do you still use Alkies? Remember back in the days we used to use the Alkies, the markers? Alkies?
Nah, I don't know. Nah, I used designers back in the days, but
the designer markers.
Yeah. Oh, you called it Alkie?
Yeah, I call them Alkies. I got a whole rack of them over here on the side, the designer markers.
I had to think about that. That's why I said, oh, you need designers?
How about unis? Did you ever use the unis, the flat tips?
Yeah, of course. Plenty of time. Yeah.
Plenty of time.
We used to put the purple ink in the unis and just make them big tags. Yeah.
What are some of your popular favorite graffiti-based movies? Any popular movies you like watching that are about graffiti?
Only one, and that's Dreams Don't Die.
Dreams Don't Die. I've been trying to get that movie. I've only seen posters and stuff, but it's hard to find that sucker.
Yeah, it is.
Dreams Don't Die.
It is.
Yeah.
You have to go to a thrift shop or a flea market.
Yeah, it's hard to find that sucker.
Yeah.
I've got Style Wars. I've got Bomb the System.
Bomb the System, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, you gotta check that one out. You gotta check out Bomb the System.
Style Wars was cool, but it's just getting played a little too much.
Yeah, Wild Style. Of course, we know about Wild Style. Yeah. Well, what was your favorite spot? Did you have like the spot where, you know, it was your favorite go-to place for graffiti?
Yeah, 111th on the A train. 111th.
111.
Ran into a lot of people right there on 111th, boys. A lot of people, yes. Matter of fact, both of them, the A and the J train.
Yeah.
111th, yeah. The A and the J train. So I met people on the A side and I met people on the J side.
And if I may, and this might not be something you want to discuss now, but your relationship with, may he rest in peace, Sasha. And, you know, what was your relationship, you know, I know before he passed, whatnot. I mean, how was your relationship with him?
All I can tell you, bro, is in 92, 93, something like that, maybe maybe a little longer, maybe I got my years wrong, you know, it's like they started getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and doing bigger and better days. I wanted to stick to graffiti. And plus, I had a kid and I started working and I had a family. So,
Yeah.
I like stepped back from all that for a little while and started working. So
Gotcha.
but I never stopped taking my pictures. I always took my pictures, you know. I tried to stay with them as long as I could, but I guess we just fell out.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we just fell out. Yeah. You know?
Gotcha.
I don't know. I ain't do nothing to the man.
Sure. Yeah, may he rest in peace, though. I remember.
Yeah, rest in peace to the brother. I'm sorry, you know, because I didn't see Sasha in maybe 20, 30 years, bro.
Mm.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
He went around doing all this stuff with all these people that's around me, but I never see him.
Oh, interesting. Any regrets throughout your graffiti life? Any regrets, things that you felt like maybe you shouldn't have done that? Or maybe, man, if I had a chance, I should have done that.
You talking to me?
Yes.
No regrets, my brother.
No regrets.
No
That's
regrets.
what's up. Yeah.
No regrets. Life happened in life, bro. I'm still here to talk about it.
It's awesome that you're here, man. Well, what is your biggest top 2 moments in graffiti?
My biggest top 2 moments in graffiti? I think the first Rocksteady. I love that. Was you there at the first Rocksteady?
I remember the Rocksteady crew and
No, I'm talking about the anniversaries. The first Rocksteady anniversary.
No, I don't know. What year was that?
I think it was either 88 or 89.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean,
KRS-One and all them performed there. They had that's when the Chinese kids first came through.
Huh.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
The only time I ventured off to the Bronx at that
was in Manhattan though. The first one was in Manhattan. It's on what is it? 120 something in First Avenue or something like that.
I just remember. Yeah.
I remember. The first one was in Manhattan, then it moved to the Bronx.
Okay. Well, I know that I recall one time when I was very young, I took the train up. I don't know whether it was in Manhattan. It might have been around Manhattan, around Yankee Stadium. All I know, I was at the 369th Armory, and they had a big hip hop show there. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde was there. Kumo D, Run DMC, a lot of I don't know if Melly Mel was there. It was a bunch of old school hip hop artists, and that was like one of the biggest impressions that I had on hip hop from the music side was that day. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking the music side. If you're talking the music side, I got so many people around me that impressed me, man. I got all the original DJs. I used to carry these guys' records when I was a kid. I used to run behind them, man.
Wow.
In the 70s, when I was still out there running around doing graffiti,
Yeah, Def Jams.
The park jams, you know?
They still have them.
As soon as it get hot outside, the record players coming out.
I think the Treacherous 3 and a lot of the old school hip hop groups are still doing things like annually. They'll get together and they'll do shows and whatnot.
These guys are out there performing.
Yeah.
The 90s is the best, yo. The 90s is making the most money.
Yeah.
Because everybody loved that music, bro.
We had folks like, I got Public Enemy, Can't Forget, Eric B. and Rakim.
No doubt. No doubt.
Paid in Full, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The 80s is the greatest, man. 80s and 90s, I think 80s.
Life was great. If you survived, life was great.
We've been through a lot, right?
Because we could sit here and talk about the 70s all day. We could talk about the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s.
1977.
Nothing after that. We can't talk about nothing after that.
Hey, you remember 1977, the big blizzard?
Of course. I was in Play World. I got me 2 racetracks.
The blackout?
I was in Play World. I got 2 racetracks.
Ah, the blackout.
Remember Play World?
Of course, yeah.
Out in Fartown, yep.
Yeah.
I walked from Far Rockaways and back, yep.
Oh my God.
He had nothing to do.
How about September 11th?
Yeah, where was I? I was in my truck on my way coming from Kennedy Airport back to my base in Master. When I got to my base, I saw the second tower drop. And a friend of mine, because I did delivery, I was there the morning before. My friend got there before me, and he left building 2 at 7:45.
Wow.
By the time he got to the Brooklyn Bridge, first tower dropped.
Man.
That's where he was stuck for the rest of the day.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's the stuff that we lived through, right? It's September 11th. Then we had COVID, in 2020. It's crazy, but here we are, man. Here we are doing our thing. We're still alive. We still got a breath in our lungs.
Survived it all.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe it's a New York thing, but if we can survive New York City, you can survive anything. So what do you want to leave before we wrap up this interview? I just wanted to see, is there anything that you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to go and leave to maybe friends, family, people that have never seen or seen your artwork but now are learning about you, VEC4? Something you want to go and leave to those that are watching this episode? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to get off your chest and let folks know about the hip hop culture?
Nothing. Nothing. I am the culture. I can't complain about myself.
Yeah, I love it. So, you talked about the graffiti. You talked about the breakdancing. Were you also into DJing as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I could DJ DJ, man. Yeah.
Man.
I learned how to DJ in '77. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I got 2 turntables in the mixer. I got my little Pro 2 right here.
Man.
I'm good, bro. I got crates of records, cassettes, DVDs.
Well, all right.
Hey,
so,
bro, I am hip hop.
That's what's up.
I am it.
That's what's up. I think.
And I have every element of it, but the magazine, because I got rid of my magazine. I was tired of looking at it. Yeah.
All right, so let
I
folks
sold the magazines to collectors,
Yeah. And since turntablism is a form of hip hop, one of the elements as well, let folks know out there what type of turntables were the best back in the days to be doing the DJing. What was the name of the turntables?
Techniques, I guess.
Techniques, man. You had to
back
have
then it was Technique belt drive.
You gotta have the 1200.
You heard me, right? Back then it was Technique belt drive.
Oh, the belt drive.
Before the automatic came.
See, folks don't know about that. Folks don't understand
technique.
that.
The wooden ones, the wooden technique.
Yeah, I had them. I had the Technique 1200s. I had the darn the mixer with the double crossfade and all that.
Yeah.
The pyramid. I think it was a pyramid mixer, as a matter of fact.
I just gave one of those to Dwayne.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It was too big.
Yeah, they were big and bulky, but man, they served their purpose, man. I used mine for like 10 years.
Yeah, I love that damn mixer, but I had to get rid of it.
So are you getting down now on the CD mixers now or what?
Man, I ain't doing nothing now. I just do it as my hobby.
Yeah.
I got a little hustle I do, and that's about it, Most of the time I'm sitting here chilling.
Last old school thing that I wanted to show you was this. I don't know whether you recall these.
Quarter water. A quarter water.
The struggle was real. The struggle was real, bro.
There you go. We got a quarter water. They make liquor in that now, right?
Oh, word? Oh,
yeah, they sell it in the store with liquor in it.
Oh my God, damn. I remember when like 30 cents or 50 cents you bought the quart of juice.
Yeah. The half a pint.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, man.
With 50 cents, you squeeze it.
Get every last drop. So what's any shout outs? You have any shout outs you want to give out before we wrap up this interview? It's all on you, man. This is your time. You want to acknowledge folks, family, whomever.
My people, I love y'all. Thanks for being with me all this time. Shout out to everybody, bro. One love. Peace.
That's what's up, man. Everyone, y'all. This is VEC 4 in the hizzy, the walking, living, breathing embodiment of hip hop, as you know it.
Right.
Soak it in. Revel in it. He's right there. Revel in that greatness that is VEC 4. VEC 4, thanks for coming on our show, U5 News Flash, buddy. And I hope to see you next time I'm out there.
You too, bro. Nice to hear from you again, too.
Word, likewise.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Not from a smoker, you just better hope that the form won't play versus I say rehearse and become a shell that's in a clip. I'm loaded, haven't you noticed? The way I get you going, anything hotter than this will be a major explosion. I see you scoping the way my flow got you now in your head. People would think that you was on that bag of that, yeah, you ain't stopping up, so don't try calling my bluff. You know it's rough in the cup to put on you, making you stop. But now you mad at the world when you down on your luck. Cause everything arousing 360 degrees, even the sun is just a fact. A head-on collision you could catch, but you know when it's me, you getting mad. So watch me now and how my name will become famous. Please explain to me why people keep on hating. You can reach the stars if that's what you wanna do. From a vision you'll be driven if you keep it true. So watch me now and how my name will become famous. Please explain to me why people keep on hating. You can reach the stars if that's what you wanna do. From a vision you'll be driven if you keep it true. Look, life is hard, wish these scars by the rhythm. Only wishing I could tell my son how much I really miss him. Frank is getting older and this shit is killing me. So I gotta go hard as I hold on to all these memories. The reason why I'm dropping these jewels is I'm still living in the love I have for myself and both of my grandchildren. Well, you don't know, we both stubborn as fuck. You have a better chance of making up, like man, watch your son come on. So watch me now and how my name will become famous. Please explain to me why people keep on